Hey guys, Super PokeBroZ
And D&J.
and our guest. Her name is whatever her name wants to be.
What?
Alright, so.
Hi, Mama PokeBroZ.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up a picture.
Oops.
We're editing videos on this, okay? Okay. You guys talk about what we're doing today. I'm gonna find a picture.
We're gonna do The Walking Dead Season 6 predictions.
Okay. Cool.
What do you think would happen in The Walking Dead with Morgan and Rick?
Once again, no spoilers.
I think there's probably going to be some kind of a mixed reconciliation between Morgan and Rick.
I'll show the picture at the end.
By that, what I mean is, as we all kind of know, Rick seems to have gone Shane, and I think that Morgan will be able to pull him back, but there's going to be some kind of, butting heads a little bit there first.
I agree. So what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is, well, I'm going to go ahead. You still want me to talk about what's going to happen between Morgan and Rick? In the comics, they didn't really have any problems because they went back and had a clear in Volume 10, which is right here behind my parents' head. And they didn't really have any problems with each other. I mean, he hit him in the face with a shovel again. They didn't really have any problems with Alexandria. But I don't know if they'll... I don't know. But Morgan died in the comics shortly after they got to Alexandria.
Well, that's not cool.
I don't think they're going to do that in the show. They have to at least have a flashback before they can kill him.
Morgan
Alright.
dies, we riot.
You pick the next topic that we talked about for the Walking Dead thing.
Okay.
What's going to happen with blank?
Sasha.
Ooh.
She's melting down.
Well, she did. Last time I saw her, she was shooting walkers, but before that, she fell asleep in a pile of dead walkers.
That's
And
true.
where
And that
we
was a little
left
weird.
off at with Sasha is she was pointing at the Gabriel.
Pointing at the Gabriel? She's
What
pointing
the-
at the Gabriel.
No, because after that, if
After.
They were walking together and then Maggie.
They were praying.
well, they were in a prayer circle. Sasha and Maggie and Gabriel. So I think it's going to be interesting to see where Sasha's character goes.
Sasha isn't in the
Do
comics.
you think
She's.
Sasha
I think she's based on Andrea.
would
But I don't
save Gabriel in Season 6?
I do.
I do because, well, she lost her boyfriend. She lost her brother. Like within the span of about 3 weeks
Or less, yeah.
or less. They both died in horrible ways. They both got bitten, amputations, and they kind of both got stabbed in the head.
Oh, well, that's an unfortunate necessity in this world.
Getting stabbed in the head.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Terry's steps.
So,
So,
What do you guys think?
So.
what do you guys think will happen with Daryl in Season 6?
Crossbow Man. He's gonna be a crossbow man. That's gonna be a
You
superhero.
kidding?
He's gonna be crossbow
Really?
man.
I think Daryl's still doing a lot of soul searching.
And at the end of this, Mom, I'm going to ask you to hold this picture that is on my laptop up to the screen and ask them who that is, what they're from, and what their power is.
Okay.
But anyway, Daryl's probably going to... He's Daryl. He's probably going to have some sort of falling out with Aaron and Eric and Rick and ride off in his motorcycle into the sunset and marry Carol.
Well, they kind of teased a little bit that he's standing up to Rick some. It'll be interesting, too. I think Daryl's line of thinking right now is starting to mesh a little bit more with what Morgan's saying.
Alright, I have a question.
Shoot.
You know about Heat, right? In the comics? Dude and Scott, they were doing a supply run in the comics. This is their story in the comics, of course. They were doing a supply run when Rick's group first came across Aaron and Eric. And Scott broke his leg trying to free run, basically. And he got infected and he had like an allergic reaction to the whatever they were putting in or something, or whatever they were treating it with, and he died from an infection. And Michelle never to hail it. Never to hail.
Really? Really?
she never to hail.
It was so nice she did it twice.
Sure, never to hail. Turning on your own son.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Anyway, Michelle. She hammered a nail in his head so it wouldn't turn. Now, we saw Heath in the trailer with Glenn shooting walkers. And we saw Scott in the trailer. We didn't catch that. We thought that was Gabriel. That's who they were helping walk.
Okay.
So we know that maybe he didn't break his leg in the show. Maybe he just injured it, and they're helping him walk back to Alexandria. But then again, we saw just Heath. You know, when they were in the house all yelling at each other.
Yeah, but you don't know whether that was before or after they were in the woods either.
In the woods.
Or wherever.
You know. Oh, and somebody actually speculated something.
Okay.
I'm not sure about this, though. Somebody speculated that there was a scene with Glenn and Nicholas. Glenn was shooting walkers, Nicholas stabbed at least one and shot some, and it showed them running in like a back alley. And then it showed Glenn and Heath. So he's like, oh my god, that means Nicholas is gonna die.
I think if anything's going to happen to Nicholas, it's going to be one of the fellow Alexandrians or somebody else, you know.
Wouldn't it be awesome if Maggie took him down?
Yeah, it would.
Or wait, what if he did something to Maggie and Nicholas dies because Glenn like rips his penis off?
That was oddly specific.
I'm not the penis. The penis ripping off. Not the penis. Censor. Put a censor bar. Put a censor bar. Put a censor
Did
bar.
you forget your mom was in the room?
Put a censor bar on there. But
anyway.
I don't want to see it.
So, do you think
I have a girlfriend.
that Daryl will encounter the wolves in season 6?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, there's actually a theory about who had him at the end. Everybody thought that was a wolf.
I don't think that was the wolves. I still think that was somebody that ran across him when he was part of the Climbers.
Now, do you think...
I think that it is Dwight from the comics.
Because the reason
guy-
I say that is because he said, I'm not who you think I am.
I think it's Dwight from the...
Do you think it could be possible that it was the Saviors who had Daryl?
That's who Dwight is.
It's possible.
Now, I think that somebody said, somebody thought that was Dwight before he encountered the Saviors. Like, before he had his face burnt. Maybe he tied up Daryl and stole his crossbow. There's two possibilities here. He tied up Daryl and stole his crossbow and ran off to be part of the Saviors. Or what we saw there at the end of the trailer was Daryl killing that guy and those two women surrendering. He did something to that guy because those two women were surrendering.
No, he's still Daryl.
And he can look at somebody in their face and mouth because he's powerful.
That's true.
Feel my own powerful nipples.
Again.
Your mom's in the room.
How do you know she's my mom? Well, there was that one time I was born.
Pretty sure I was there, fella.
Joke is
Alright.
Alright. So, what's next?
One more prediction? Two more predictions? What do you think is going to happen inside the walls of Alexandria? Now that Reg is dead and Pete is dead, people are distraught. There's no doctor.
Now, there have been predictions that the wolves are going to invade Alexandria.
That's just because they're supposedly based on the saviors from the comics. And they did invade Alexandria, or they tried to.
Well, see, I think with Rick being as far off the rails as he is, and Deanna is now getting there because her entire family, with the exception of Spencer, has been liquidated. No pun intended, but actually it kind of was. Especially Reg. Reg was liquidated.
He was liquefied. He was put in a blender.
That too. I think it's going to be Morgan's timing from, I hate to say this, from a moral compass perspective, Morgan's timing is very, very good.
And
Yep.
I have one more really good thing for all of us to debate about, including the Eevee and the graham crackers of the perverted Batman back there.
How'd you get graham crackers?
This?
Oh, that graham. I thought you
Graham crackers in our chef.
actual graham crackers. I'm like, I didn't know we had any graham crackers. I take some graham crackers.
I ate those all.
Oh.
Anyway. How about
Okay.
Carl and Enid and Ron? That's a love triangle. Carl, Enid, and Ron is a
Oh,
love
Carl
triangle.
wins by default because Ron's a wuss.
Well, okay, we saw Ron in the trailer 3 different times, okay? He said, Rick is dangerous to Jesse. Then we see him running from possibly walkers, possibly man, I don't know. And then Rick tackles him. And then we see Daryl. You guys may have missed this. I did too, but the Zeus Tuber, subscribe to the Zeus Tuber and Make a Path Presents. They both caught this. When Daryl shoots a walker in the woods, we see that Rick actually saved Ron's life in 2 ways. He saved him from the walkers, and we see walkers falling off of a cliff that they were that far from. He's doing Jesse a solid.
And he's doing Jesse.
Sun's in the room, man. Come on.
Oh, come on.
The sun's in the room. Graham crackers.
You're just jealous because I made the joke before you did.
Well, in the comics.
Got graham crackers on your head.
That's all I'm saying.
I bet he feels really crummy.
Alright, lame joke is lame. We had 2 of those. Alright, 2 things that have to do with my mother now.
That'd
Pick
be neat.
a sticker, and tell me which one you want. There's 4 pages there. I will cut it out, and you can do what you please with it. And then, afterwards, hold this picture up to the screen and
The
ask
one
them,
on the screen behind me here.
ask them who it is, what they're from, and what their powers are.
Oh, there's no bubbles.
Yeah, those are from when I was a kid.
I want that one.
You want the squirrel?
I do.
Okay. Alright, can you take the laptop there? David, can you give her the laptop? Or somebody take the laptop and show the audience? Alright. Who is that? What are they from? And what are their powers? I will let my mother guess. She's the guest.
He looks like he's from Mortal Kombat. Plus, you've been playing a ridiculous amount of Mortal Kombat lately. That too.
Have a Squirtle.
Squirtle. Swat.
Oh yeah. She missed out on the last episode. What we're doing is with these stickers is whoever comments, whatever comment we like best out of any comments we get, we are sending the person a Pokemon sticker of their choosing. We'll leave
Squirtle.
We're gonna message them and tell them what Pokemon we have, tell them they won, all kinds of stuff.
Guys,
Alright guys, you know that he's from Mortal Kombat, he's got fire powers.
do
What's his
this. Thank Super Pokemon
Z
for coming
Thank
on
her
the show today.
coming out here to my room.
Taking time out of my busy schedule.
Taking time out of your busy
Wow,
schedule, watching
this
Twin
episode
Peaks.
went on for almost 15 minutes.
It's true.
We'd like to thank our sponsor, since it's the end of the video. Punch the Hatchet Productions.
Yep.
Cool.
Like and subscribe, comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video.
As will I. I'm Super Pokey Bro Z.
I'm D&J.
Goodbye, nerds.
Goodbye.